Hello class and welcome to COMN 120, which is Networking Essential, Winter Semester 2020. Let me start by stating Happy New Year to everyone. Hopefully 2020 will bring plenty of happiness, success, wealth, the whole nine yards. Then you'll have some serious fun and then you'll have a great semester, also winter semester. So if you're watching the video, that means you are in the proper Blackboard shell, and then you did read the announcement, and then you did go to getting started folder, which has the video you're watching. So the goal of this is to go through the process of showing you what needs to be done through Blackboard and what needs to be done through testout.com, where you'll need to create an account and then complete your work. So as soon as you log into Blackboard, the first thing that you'll see is announcements. That's what I'll do on a weekly basis, post announcements that you need to complete. Then as you can see for the first one, it tells you what the course is. Then you'll need to create an account and test out, which we'll go over. Another thing that you need to complete is the release form for distance learning. So if you just open the link I provided, fill in the information. I'm pretty sure all of you did that if you already took a class, distance learning class at Mott. So you just select the course and then you select winter semester and then year 2020. Fill in the information, first, last name, etc., etc. A one-time thing that you have to complete for e-learning. Then from there, here there's information. If you are not using financial aid and you prefer to purchase the key needed to create your account directly from TestOut, this gives you a discounted price. The regular price, I think it's $500, and then with the code it's $110, $119, something like that. So if you are paying out of pocket and you do not want to go through the bookstore, it is fine. You can purchase it directly on your own from testout.com, and it'll allow you to get the same thing. Now you have to be careful on which one we're purchasing. That's why in the syllabus it states the ISBN number and the name of it, so be very careful about that. A note on the bottom of this announcement, it shows you that every exercise, every lab in TestOut, every quiz or exam, whatever is it called, because we'll be completing exams and labs. I guess quizzes, they're quizzes, they're not exams, but they call them exams. And labs, you can do twice the trial. You'll be able to try it twice, and we'll select the highest score from the two trials that you'll do. After trial one, I'll show you how to legally, quotations, cheat, which allows you to see the answer key, and you'll be able to go through that process. I will show you that in a second on how to get it done. So that is 60% of your final grade. So you should be able to earn 100% on those 60%. That's a 60% guaranteed right there. And we'll see in a second. 15% for discussion questions, which are only 6 discussion questions during the semester. Pretty straightforward, 6 or 7. You'll be able to earn 75% without any difficulties or whatsoever, just putting your time in, going through the process. Let's go ahead and hit the syllabus so we can review a few requirements that you'll need to worry about, and due dates and etc. So name, Joel. I'm sorry, I did not state my name. Joel, I'll be your instructor. My office is in the RTC building, the technology building, 2nd floor, 2320. My office hours are on Tuesdays and Thursdays. These are the hours I'm there. But Tuesdays and Thursdays, basically, I'm all day there. So if these hours don't work for you, I should be around somewhere. I go early in the morning and stay until late evening those days. Couple holidays, to think of if you are planning something. Contact info, the best way to get hold of me is via email. I do check my email 7 days a week. The only issue with emails that I do not reply to or I miss, it's usually students that do not state the class in the subject title. I prefer if you put your name and the class, which is COMN120-WWW01. If you don't want to put the name, it's fine. You can just put COMN120-WWW01, which will let me know it is from a student. It is urgent. I need to get a reply to you ASAP. I receive a lot of junk mail on a daily basis, and I don't check them. I usually just delete them or ignore them. If you send me an email, please wait 24 hours for me to reply to. If you send me an email at 9 or 10 p.m., I'm not going to see it until the next day. So please allow 24 hours for me to reply. Even if I don't have an answer, I will reply to you once I see it that I did receive your message. I will get back to you. At that time, you don't have to worry about anything. You are good to go. That nothing to worry about. From there, attendance is taken in Blackboard. If you are under financial aid purposes, it's something that you have to do on a weekly basis. The semester starts on January 11th, 2020, so it's a Saturday. And the week will end on Friday of that same week, on Friday before 11:59 p.m. So you definitely need to make sure to complete attendance if you care about financial aid, or you need, or if you have any funds related to that where you have to complete attendance. If not, then it's not needed. It will not affect your grade in any way or shape. Course description, this is an introduction to computer networking, so it gives you a good overall knowledge of computer networking from a terminology point of view, from a concept point of view. It shows you few skills and techniques and etc. It is the software we use, the application we use, will prepare you 100% for the CompTIA Net Plus exam, the certification exam, which is also provided at MOD at the discounted price. We are a testing center, CompTIA testing center. We have Linux Plus, Security Plus, A Plus, Net Plus available that you guys can go ahead and take there, and hopefully pretty soon CH certification also that you can also complete in there. But the CompTIA ones are available out there, which will allow you to take them at the discounted price. So this account will be valid for a year, and it will allow you to study and practice and get ready. You do not need anything else to be ready for the exam. So what you'll need is the Net Plus powered by Network Pro Lab Sim test out, and this is the ISBN number. So if you guys decide to go and get it on your own, make sure that you're selecting the proper one and not the incorrect one. Competencies, class expectations, I will leave that to you. I don't want to make this video too long and make you fall asleep. Assignments, the assignments, exams, quizzes, whatever you want to call, whatever they're called in test out, and the labs are all taken in test out. Everything you complete is test out. What you'll complete in Blackboard is the discussion questions and attendance. Those are the two things you will complete in Blackboard. The grades, the usual, you guys are used to this. Course points possible. So labs, exams, or quizzes are 60% of your grade. Like I stated earlier, every lab, every quiz you will be able to take twice, and I will take the highest out of the two grades. You can only take them twice, and I will take the highest out of the two grades. So you should be able to earn a close 60% to that. Discussion questions are pretty straightforward. Basically, you have an initial post, so initial reply to my question, and then you will reply to your peers. I'm not looking for a page or 2 or 3 pages. I'm looking for your personal opinion or personal research that you do, and then you answer those questions out of your own knowledge, out of your own brain, not a copy paste. I'm not looking for copy paste. Please do not do that. That's plagiarism, and we definitely do not need to do something of that nature in this class. That's 15% pretty easily. Then you'll have a midterm and a final exam, test 1 and test 2, which I'll give you a practice exam for. It will get you ready. So tentative calendar, basically, I'm hoping this is how it will work. Week 1, you'll start with section 1, 1.0, which is network basics, and we start on the 11th. That's due before the following week, which is the 18th. So it is due before 1/17/2020, before 11:59 p.m. That's when you need to complete all the work. I am not going to grade at that time. At midnight on the 17th, so I will grade on the 18th. If you're missing a section here or there, you're missing one more lab, one more exam, please go ahead and get it done. Don't ask me. I will give you full credit for it. Just go ahead and get it done that way. And then starting with week 2, week 3, and etc., and you can see the trend, and then we'll end up on the final exam, which will be due at the end of the semester, April 29th. So That gives you an idea of what the schedule will look like, and what you'll do on a weekly basis. Only one section, which is section 5.0 IP configuration, is the longest from all of them, from how many labs and how many exams you need to complete. That's why I'm giving you 2 weeks to complete. If you look at week 5 and week 6, those are the same sections that you'll complete. Now, the reason behind it is some of the sections are really short, so I strongly recommend that you go ahead and work ahead. Plan. You have other classes, you have a life outside of school. Plan ahead. You can work ahead. You can complete more stuff, so when you get to that section, it's not taking so much time consuming. I do not grade you on the videos. I do not grade you on the lectures that you need to complete. I only grade you on the exams, which are quizzes, so multiple choice quizzes and stuff like that, and the labs. Those are the ones that you'll be graded on. Late policy, like I stated, everything is due at 11:59 p.m. I do not grade at that time. I will grade the next day, during the day, so whatever on the following day, on Sunday or something. Please, if you are missing something, get it done. Now, if you missed a whole section, unfortunately, I don't accept late work. Now, there's special cases if a special thing happen, that you are unable, and you can provide documentation. I'll try to get it approved by my boss, and hopefully we'll get you some points there. But you'll need to get hold of me as soon as possible if such a case scenario happens. So please let me know as soon as possible, so we don't get in trouble for that aspect as to what, how, where, when, and etc. Withdrawal, hopefully that will not be the case. You'll be able to complete your work on time and as needed. NS grade is a failing grade. Financial aid, please contact financial aid. Incomplete policy, I do not give incomplete for the course. Cheating, hopefully that will not be the case. The only thing that I'm worried about a little bit is you copying, pasting from the net when it comes to discussion questions. Please use your own words. There is no right or wrong answer. Basically what you'll need to do is answer your initial post, post your own, a paragraph, 5-7 sentences maybe per question should be more than enough. Replying to your peers, good job, I agree with what you did, yes, that's true. Those will not be accepted. You'll need to reply with content, adding more content to whatever your peer posted. 3 to 5 sentences, maybe 3 sentences should be more than enough. Full sentences should be enough as a reply. I'm not looking for quantity, I'm looking for quality, and that's how you'll be able to earn 15% of your grade with ease. If you have any disabilities, please contact Disability Services. They will let me know, and you have to provide me a documentation. I'll work around it. Eligibilities, please look at those. Let me know if you have any questions. Tutoring, contact the Learning Center for possible available tutoring. Sometimes they don't have them. You'll need to ask, and they'll try to get something for you. MCC care team, professional there. If you have personal needs, personal issues, please contact them. Confidentiality 100%, and these guys are professionals. They'll be able to provide you help. Honor code, possible dangerous situations, please read those. System policy, read those. Here, important dates, I have the link for you, that takes you directly to our website for all semesters of this year, fall, winter, and summer. So if you click on winter 2020 and then go down, it just gives you some of the critical dates that you need to be careful about. Students' responsibilities, your job is basically to keep checking Blackboard. Even though most of the work is done in test out, you still need to check Blackboard announcements. That is how I communicate with you guys. If I need to remind you of something, I want you to complete something specific, I will post an announcement in Blackboard. If there's an emergency, then I will shoot you an email also to your MOT email, to your webmail. I do not use, even if you have it in the system personal email, I only contact you through your MOT email. That is the requirements from MOT. Disclaimer for the syllabus, if there is any change, I do not foresee why. I will post a new I will modify the syllabus, post a new one in Blackboard, post an announcement, and shoot you an email with it, and then the rest of it is just regular stuff for you to read when you have a moment, if you'd like to read it. From there, content, if you go under content, there is a PDF file that shows you how to create your account. A lot of students do that every single semester. They create their account, they do not join the class properly. You need to join the class properly. You need to make sure that you are in the correct class. A lot of folks don't even join them, and then I start marking them down 000 for missing assignments, and then they freak out at the end. So please follow these right here. It says adding additional courses or joining a course. Please make sure to follow these instructions very carefully. You can research the course with my last name, HACHEM, which is posted in the syllabus, and that allows you to join the class, joining the school, how do I join the class, and etc. Please make sure to follow these instructions very carefully, as if you do not, I will not be able to see your work. You must follow that, so like that you earn 100% on your assignments. So this will allow you to see it, and the course will be it's named in test out COMN120-Winter 2020, so it is pretty easy to figure out. Weekly attendance that you'll need to complete. So oops, I have two open, my bad. Week 1, basically you go under week 1, begin, and then from there you're just true I am present for the week, save and submit, and then you're good to go for the week. So the next one will start the following Saturday. So if you do not have financial aid purposes, you don't care about attendance, you don't have to worry about it. Discussion questions, first we'll start with your introduction. I did do a quick introduction of myself. You don't have to read it if you don't want to do that. Basically, a few questions that you'll need to answer about yourself, why you're taking the class, what degree program are you following at MOT, what is your goal after you finish your degree, any computer experience, anything interesting you would like to share about yourself. Please do so the first week. Now, if we jump into test out, once you go to the main page of test out, which is testout.com, you'll need to sign up, and then the sign up basically will take you to the page where you create your account. So you need a code key that you'll need to enter, and it looks like this. If you're buying it from the bookstore, they'll give it to you. If you're buying it from test out, you'll get it that way. Create a login, a password, confirm your password, first name, last name, email. Please try to use your personal email instead of using please use your MOT email instead of your personal email, and then you put the activation code here, and then you create your account. Once you log in, I will show you the way it look like. It will look a little bit different than mine because I have a instructor account instead of a student account, but I'll show you a little bit the way it looks. So you'll be able to see something similar to this, which is COMN120-Winter 2020. Okay, and basically from there you'll be able to go into it, test out Network Pro, and it will start at section 0. If you go under this area right here, you start from scratch, introduction, and you start from here. You'll be able to see what these are. So it gives you an introduction what these are. So chapter 0 is not something you need to complete, just go through it. You can watch the videos. There is hands-on videos, which are videos where the author is showing how to get stuff done. So you can watch these if you would like to. I recommend some of them to watch, some of them you don't have to watch them. How to use the simulator, and then it shows you videos on how the simulator is completed. So once again, you can watch how it's done, how you need to get that done, and it shows you step by step on how this needs to be completed. Now, once we start example of lab, starting a lab. So that's what I wanted to show you. Make sure that your pop-up blocker is turned off, because if you try to open it, it's not gonna allow you to do it. So when you do the lab, it will basically steps that you need to follow. How do I get that done? It shows you step by step on how it needs to be completed. It's taking a minute to load, but once you're done, it allows you to look at it manually, like one at a time, and you'll get an answer key for each lab and each exam that you take. So from here, you know that these are the way you go through the process. Oh, I have to do this, I have to complete this, I have to go to Corp, and then you click on it. I look at my hardware, where is that located, and etc., etc. So it takes you through the process of, and then when you're done, you just click on done, and their system is pretty slow today. My apology for that. Once you're done with the assignment, it'll tell you if you completed it or not, and it'll tell you, oops, what's wrong with it, what's not wrong with it. As you can see, I did not complete add the monitor, connect to. So that's right there. I did not complete this. It shows you the steps under Office 2, select hardware. Go this. So it gives you the answer key. Okay. I strongly recommend that you print that, but instead of printing it, save it as a PDF file. Okay, you can save it as a PDF file, and then from there you'll be able to put it like on a USB drive or use your H drive mod, and you can say section, like, you know, you can save it as a PDF file, and then you have track of it. Okay, that will allow you to see where you've completed this stuff. So this is section whatever, that section 5.0 or, you know, 1.0 or etc., etc. So you can just print it and then save it, and then go back again, and then follow these steps that will allow you to complete and earn 100% on every single lab and every single quiz. So starting with section 1, which is chapter 1, network basics, information is right there, tells you what it is. Then you have an introduction. Like I said, these videos where the guy is talking, you can watch. The hands-on labs are the ones that I strongly recommend that you watch. I definitely strongly recommend that you watch those, as they show you how the work is done, how the labs are done. So it's basically a demonstration of how the work is done here. So some of the stuff, it will show you what they are, and you go through that process and etc. So let me show you so once again, if you can see here what these are. So start an exam. Okay, I'll show you an exam. So I'm starting an exam. It's loading. Questions, multiple choice. You can just answer them. So I have 4 questions. Okay. You read the content. You looked at it. You're good to go. Oops, I missed this one. Let me go back. This is my first trial. This is my first time trying it. And there's no time limit on it. You can take as much time as you want. Score the test. And look what I got. I got only 1 out of 4. So how can you cheat legally? You go under individual responses and then click on this, and it shows you what the answer key is. Click on this, it shows you what the answer key is, and it shows you also, it does show you an explanation as to what the answer is and why is it like this, and the reference, where is it located. So print this once again as a PDF, save it. Okay, I'm going to save it as a PDF file. And then from there, I'll know the answers, what they are. I'll know the answer key. So the answer key is 1, 2, 3. I'll know this one is peer-to-peer, which was, you know, correct. And this one was correct, etc., etc., etc. So you have the answers. You have the answer. So question 4, the answer is man. So when you're done, click on done, and you're good to go. Take it again. And I will take the highest score out of the 2. So right there, you can go ahead and take it and earn 100% on every single lab and every single quiz, or every single exam. My apology. They changed the name from quiz to exam. So right there, I'm giving you an option, a possibility to earn 100%, which is on the labs and the exams, which is 60% of your grade. Plus 15% of the discussion questions, that's 75%. That's a passing grade. Now, what you need to put a little bit more effort in it is your test 1 and test 2, which are open notes, open documents. So you can use anything you want to earn on those. It is not that hard to really earn an A in this class. It is not hard to earn a 4.0 in this class at all. It's just a little bit of time consuming that you need to spend on these. So that is what test out is all about, on how to complete it. And then done. And if you look here, these are the sections. So we're going to cover the first 12 sections. Okay, we'll stop at section 12, which is your network policy and practices. These are more than the scope. You guys can always go back and continue and study and get ready for the exam, which will prepare you for the Net Plus exam, as I stated earlier, which are really, really, this is one of the best practices you can get. And they also test out offers other certification training. you guys can use the same code that I gave you if you'd like to get certification from the field, which are needed at some point in the field. They do help a little bit. That is it for this. I will keep you up to date through Blackboard. I hope you'll have a wonderful semester. Please, please, please get hold of me if you have any questions. Do not just disappear on me and wait 3, 4, 5 weeks without really contacting me and you're falling behind. You're not looking at your grade in Blackboard. You need to look at it. You must continue working on it. And the first discussion questions will be available week 3. So I'm giving you the first 2 weeks just to get acclimated with test out, how to get the work done, etc., etc. So hopefully you'll have a great semester. Once again, Happy New Year. Hopefully you'll have a great, wonderful 2020, a lot of success, and thank you for listening.